for this one, don't we?
Shalom! Welcome to OJ's Spurs chat. Tonight I'm joined by Dan, who's hiding his eyes, smoking a cigarette.
Hello, chaps.
All stressed from yesterday's fiasco. Right, lads. Manchester United 2, Tottenham Hotspur 0. That's now 73 points in our last 69 Premier League games. No win so far in 2026. We've only won one of our last Premier League matches. And in that period, we faced 5 sides who have been in the bottom half of the table. But club captain CUTI Romero had been in the headlines in the last week for calling out the Spurs board and was supported in doing so by many Spurs supporters. However, that support has no doubt quickly changed to anger and frustration as he got himself sent off after the half hour for a stupid challenge on CASIMERO, a similar challenge he's been sent off for in the past. His 6th red card for the club, which is a record in the Premier League, and his 2nd red card this season, which also means instead of missing just the usual 3 games straight red, he's going to miss 4. Manager Thomas Frank does not need this as he's already down to the bare bones in terms of available.
We're fucked, aren't we?
We are fucked. Speaking of injuries, UDOGIE's had to go off injured yet again, and his injuries are now causing a cause for concern. Him going off did mean, however, a debut for 19-year-old Brazilian SOUZA, and to be fair to him, the youngster equipped himself quite well. Tottenham had started the game okay in an even first half an hour, but conceded 5 minutes after Romero'S given his marching orders. Despite a man down, there should be no excuse, in my opinion, for leaving MBEAUMO totally unmarked in the box to sweep home the United opener. To be honest, that's a pathetic goal. Pathetic goal. The second half, really, was a non-event as Spurs looked lost, lacking any confidence, and it was just a matter of time before United scored again. And Bruno Fernandes did finish well to make the score 2-0, and it was all over. Thomas Frank's men have to go again on Tuesday night at home to Newcastle, and they really need to win, as they're getting sucked slowly into the relegation battle. Well, I wrote this yesterday, but now they're writing this shit in after Palace won today. Not all of the blame can be put on the manager, as the board did not help him at all during the transfer window, and now another injury with UDOGIE, plus Romero being suspended for 4 games, Thomas Frank could have done with some reinforcements on loan or whatever. Worrying times ahead and nervy times ahead, especially if they fail to beat Newcastle, as after that it's the North London derby against our South London neighbours Woolwich. Dan, our first question is going to be obviously about the performance, but the main topic of conversation in the last 24 hours has got to be about our captain. What do you think?
Well, I think we're fucked, mate, to be honest. I think we're going to be lucky to survive this season in the Premier League. I really do fucking believe that. We have not got fucking players that are ready to fight for a relegation battle, and we are slowly but surely getting sucked into that because you just can't see where the next result's coming from. And that's as simple as that. We're fucked, mate. And some side of me is saying, do you know what? Fuck the club. I hope you fucking go down. Fuck the fucking owners. Fuck the boards. You fucked over the fans for so fucking long. You ain't going to get fucking 60,000 in seats than that if you're playing in the Championship. Do you know what I mean? You ain't going to get that. You'll get probably about 25, 30 fucking thousand. All that fucking revenue will be fucking gone because people won't want to buy fucking season tickets. You ain't going to attract fucking nobody. it's wank, mate. The whole club is just rotten at this moment in time. There's no leadership at all. You've got bollocks coming from Vinay. You've got bollocks coming from fucking Lang. Stupid. It's just words. That's all it is, and it's just pure lies about fucking the summer and we're going to go big and utter bollocks. I mean, who the fuck do they think they're talking to? We've heard it for decades, and it's just absolute fucking bollocks.
I'm glad you said that, Dan, because I feel like that.
Well, it is, mate. It's just utter bollocks. I mean, Jesus Christ. At this moment in time, it doesn't look like Levy actually did a bad job. What it looks like to me is that Levy was actually had his hands tied.
I did say that.
I mean, I said to you, didn't I, Lou? I said it just looks like so much that Levy, over the years, has taken all of that fucking criticism for getting the club to where it is. And we say about the stadium, the ground, and do you know what I mean? And transforming the club into trying to be a big club and trying to compete on this fucking front and all that, like, and it ain't there, mate. And actually, what it comes down to is fucking Enoch and the fucking owners. They're the bollocks, mate. They need fucking shooting. They need to be fucking gone, mate, and hounded out of this fucking club, because they have let so many managers down. They've let so many players down with false lies, no truths in anything, and the fans, we're the ones that have to go and watch it week in, week out, travelling abroad, watching that fucking shit and that dross. Because actually, we haven't got bad players in our fucking team, but we don't have a lot of fucking leaders, and we don't have a lot of decent management. It doesn't look like nobody knows what the fuck what they need to do to get this club moving forward. So at the end of the season, I'd love to see Enoch fucking sell up. I couldn't give a fuck who comes in, to be honest, as long as they want us to support the team, support the manager. Frank will probably end up going. I can't see fucking Vinay. I can't see Lang fucking being there, to be honest. I'd like a clean sweep, get rid of the whole fucking lot. But like, look, that's how I feel at the moment. I just feel fucking pissed off about it. It's just shit to watch. There's no, you just don't get excited about watching, because we're drenched in injuries. It's getting worse. He wasn't supported in January because I think they'll get rid of him in fucking summer anyway. But CUTI's he's gone from being up here to being down here in my fucking book. Cracking player. Plays with his heart. But he's literally, he didn't need to go and do that yesterday. He didn't need to go and do that challenge. And I know there's been worse challenges. We've seen it, and we spoke earlier about it, about the Dalmat one that was like just below the knee, studs up, powering in. Do you know what I mean? Against Man City. And there's loads of other challenges that have been similar to that. And he literally, there's all these challenges going on. But let's face it, the ref hates us. He's always fucking hated us. We play fucking his beloved Newcastle on fucking Tuesday night. And it's just shocking, mate. It's awful. The mentality, I just don't know. He's running so hot at the moment, CUTI, that it's the worst state to have him in, because
he just wants to, or cares too much, whatever way you want to put it.
It's like it's gone.
It's like he's hulking out, isn't he?
Yeah, he doesn't want to fucking play, mate.
Sorry,
but instead of trying to make it and instead of like trying to be that leader, I mean, he's a cracking player, but he's a shit leader.
Yeah.
I mean, how's that leading by example? It fucking ain't. And I think at that stage, I think we were in the game. We were equal to what Man United were throwing at us. And I think the way Tottenham play is that they start slowish, and then they, especially in the Premier League, and then second half, we're still in the game, you go fucking full fucking throttle. But like Harry said, I'd take fucking 60 million. I'd probably take fucking 50 million for him, actually. And we still made 8 million fucking profit. So, and it gets rid of a liability at the end of the day. Because we just can't, how many times have we said he's cost us a game? Red cards, missing in the follow-up games after that. And it's cost us in games, it's cost us points. And he's not the only person that's done it. Do you know what I mean? Individual errors across the whole of the team. But you'd like to think, where we've drawn so many games over the past weeks, that actually, out of the 4 games that we've had against Man City, Man United, Newcastle and Arsenal, I thought the 2 games that we were likely to get anything out of was probably the Man United one and the Newcastle game. and we've come away with fuck all about. I mean, Man United weren't even that fucking good. They weren't even that good, to be honest.
Do you think then, if we had a full squad, we wouldn't be so pissed off at Romero?
I don't know, because I still think he does that challenge. I just think he gets red mist. I think he just gets red mist, and he sees that ball there, and he thinks, "I'm going to go and win this fucking ball. And if I take some of the fucking player, I don't give a fucking shit." And you can see that in him. Do you know what I mean? I think I can see that in his play sometimes, and how he just like goes lunging into challenges and stuff. Not like I just think it's him. I think it's that typical South American, Argentinian type flipping player that is completely like that.
Yeah.
If we had all of our squad there, then I do think our games would have been different because we've got a lot more to choose from. Frank's useless, mate. I'm sorry, but Frank's tactics just don't. I just don't see what his football is all about anymore.
No, I'm not a big fan of Frank.
I just don't see it, mate. I wanted him. I was happy. I didn't say I didn't want him. I was happy that when he came in. Do you know what I mean? Because me, I was thinking, well, hang on a minute. He's done that with Brentford, so surely with a better calibre of player, so we're led to believe, and being a bigger club, because we are bigger than Brentford, let's face it, but he struggled, and it's started to get to him, and the media pressure has got to him, because it's there all of the time, and when your chips are down, they're down, mate, and injury after injury. Now looks like we won't see Kulusevski. Kulusevski might not even play again.
That's it now.
He might not even play again if this injury carries on how it is. He could be. Do you know what I mean? Because it's gone that. Apparently, it's gone that bad. And every time he goes on, he does any fitness now. His whole legs swelling up and everything. So,
John, let me ask you about something.
Playing darts.
Game of hours.
Let me ask you this, John. Because I don't know if you two would be in agreement with me or not, but when we came out in the second half 2-0 down, if that was me, and like I said before, I've managed Saturday teams and Sunday teams, and I just think football at any level is the same a lot of the time, you know what I mean? I would have gone, right, lads, the opposition manager is going to think we're going to do a low block, sit back and try and hit them on the break, yeah? So we're going to go out there, have a fucking go, whack three up top, always keep three players up the top. I would rather them went out and had a go and lost 3-0. But they came out in the second half. They looked like they had no belief, no plan, and you could see what Thomas Frank had told them, John.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not...
Do you think you've done the right thing, or would you have done maybe what I would have said?
I'd went out there and just played chucked everyone up front. Fuck it. If you're going to lose,
Exactly.
Go and have a go.
There was no one up top, was there? So when the ball was getting cleared, it was going to no one and coming straight back.
There's never anybody up top though, Lou, is there? That's fucking, no one gets service at all in that. Simmons looked absolutely fucking... He was like the only player that was playing, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's what Harry said.
He's the only player, right, in my opinion, starting to wear a shirt like I want to see a player fucking wearing it. He's pissed off. You could see he was pissed off at the end of the fucking game yesterday. And he's been slated from the fan base and everything, the media, saying he's a fucking useless and he's wanking this, that, and that. But actually, he's proven that he's the one that's got fucking the talent. Do you know what I mean? And a bit of bite about him, flying into tackles and stuff and all that lot. And I feel sorry for the bloke. I really do feel sorry for him because fucking awful. Absolutely awesome. But I would have played 3-4-2. That's what I would have done. I would have tried to crowd out that fucking middle of the park because Man United like to fucking play down there. I would have just fucking and said, right, go at them. Don't give them any time on the ball. Fucking go at them. You've got 45 minutes now. Because at that stage, we're still in the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because they was lifeless, wasn't they? As soon as Romero come off, that was it. Lifeless.
Give up, John.
Yeah. And
that's Frank, though, isn't it? Frank's the one who's supposed to be inspiring them, though, and he John. I mean, and I said to Lou, right? I said a couple of times during the game yesterday, I went, fucking hell. I said, Frank and fucking Cochrane and a couple of the other coaches. They were all arguing, they're all in disagreement about things and what
didn't
was
see
going to
that.
happen. And
No.
you could see it. It was plain there to see. So if Cochrane's supposed to be his number 2 or whatever, do you know what I mean? And it just didn't look like there was any harmonies there between like the coaches and the manager. So I mean, how's he supposed to inspire you? He's
The
fucking
thing is, he's never won nothing to inspire no one, has he?
No.
You know, and that's where it comes from. If you win something in a football game and you show passion, this bloke's like, he's like a bit of concrete, isn't he?
But he would have been happy with finishing the 90 minutes. Well, this is the impression I got yesterday. He would have been happy with losing 1-0 because we had 10 men.
Yeah.
That's the impression I get.
But how can, right, this is a manager, right, that when we draw and we play shit and we've got away with it and we lose, right, comes out and says, oh, yeah, I can take positives, I can see positives. What the fuck is he doing, mate? What the fuck, honestly, is he doing?
Yeah, I'm not understanding these press conferences, Dan.
No, I just don't get it,
mate.
They're
terrible. The most terrible press conferences I've seen in my life.
Do you know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see him gone. I'd like to see Poch to come back, right? And I'll tell you a reason why. Because he's a good man manager with players, and he's got that Argentinian mentality. He's aggressive. We've seen what his play is all about. I would bring that young fucking Varlovic fucking back. Get rid of fucking CUTI. I would just go, right, take the hit here. We ain't going to be in Europe.
No.
We ain't going to be in Europe. No. Let's start fucking young. Let's get some of these young players actually starting to fucking play. Yeah, and build a team. Simmons is quality, mate. And I've said to you all along, he will be a quality player. He just doesn't. He couldn't have just gone short. He took a bit of time to bulk up a little bit, get used to the pace of the Premier League, and realise that he hasn't got that fucking 3 or 4 touches that he's allowed to have in the Bundesliga. And now he's just showing why a lot of teams were after him. And actually, fucking at the end of it, we actually went and got him. Do you know what I mean? But I mean, I like him. I would be happy just to rip it up and go, right, let's get that young lad in there. If Van der Vet, the dodgy thing for me is who are we going to manage to? 2 things for me at the end of the season. Are we going to be still in the Premier League? And if so, what is going to be who are we going to be able to keep with the lack of European football? Because we can't even say we've got fucking Conference League football because we ain't going to have that either. So it's like saying, who are we going to be able to keep? So you're looking at the likes of Van der Ven, may give us 1 more season. I think CUTI
is off.
Gone. I think Van der Ven now is in the driving seat for a deal to say, look, I will stay another year. If the manager coming in and what's going to happen, and if there's no changes, then I think I'll give you a year. Nothing changed after that, then I want to go. I want to go to something.
Do you know what's going to happen? Yeah, similar to what happened in the close season this time. Romero will go. Right? Van der Ven will want to go. They'll call him in, put his wages up to say 300 grand a week, and offer him the captaincy, 100%, and he'll stay for a year. But Thomas Frank said after the game, John, started well. Good away performance, very even. Happy with that. The red card changed the momentum. Proud of the players for 60 minutes. How they showed resilience and stayed in the game, kept fighting. We still created moments. I didn't see them. It's very tough to go out and not get enough results. We haven't won enough. There is still a lot to hang our hat on, though. The form has to back that up, and we have to keep doing the right things. There is no other alternative than to keep going, which we will do. In the very tough times, it's head down, stand up, work hard. There is no other way. Right? And before I ask you that, John, what you think of that, he also said in an interview, I think it was Alistair Gold asked him about Romero'S red cards and that, and he didn't even have a clue how many red cards that Romero had for the club, whether it was in the Premier League or anything. He turned around and went, oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, see you next Tuesday, Lou.
Yeah.
No, he's. Do you know what? He's never been my cup of tea. I thought he'd pull his socks up being at Tottenham, but as I said, he's like a fucking brick. He's not suited to the Premiership in Tottenham, is he? One bit.
It's too big for him.
Do you not think it's like it's proven now that Frank literally had taken Brentford as far as what he possibly could.
Well, look at Brentford now, Dan.
Exactly. Do you know what I mean? They're fighting for their new fucking manager, who actually isn't doing too fucking bad. Do you know what I mean? And now we've got flipping Frank the Plank, who can't fucking organise a piss up in a fucking brewery.
Do you know what made me think, Dan? Before we even see Brentford playing and performing better than what there was under Frank, it made me think, you know, when people like Wissa, people like MBEAUMO didn't want to come and play for him.
I know.
That
That's what you think, doesn't it?
Yeah, strange one.
Do you know what I mean? Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, he was asked about if he regrets making Romero captain. He said no, he's apologised to his teammates in the changing room. He's one of our most important players. He doesn't have any intention to get a red card. He's apologised to the team, and that's enough for me. There's nothing more to do.
Bollocks.
He seems to me that, like...
he's a fucking yes man, mate. That's what he is.
Yeah, definitely.
He's not the boss, is he? He's not the boss. You know what I mean, John?
It's what you just said. He's a yes man, isn't it? A total yes man.
There's players in that changing rooms, big fucking characters like CUTI and probably Van der Ven and a couple of others that are fucking ruling that fucking roost.
Yeah.
And that is not a good fucking team fucking mentality to fucking have.
That's what I said, Dan. He's not won nothing. Like when he's having an argument with CUTI or, you know, a World Cup, he's got a World Cup medal there. You know, he's probably fucking just... what can you say about the geezer? Yeah.
I'll tell you what, John, he's the sort of manager that you would expect the board to hire if we were relegated to the Championship.
Well,
not pushing to Champions League.
Yeah. Do you know what? That relegation thing, that's winding me up because what are we, 100 to 1 to be fucking relegated?
We want to put a
We're
bet on
6 points, 6 points off it.
Yeah. That's a absolute joke.
This says it all to me, right? They've made... He's now we're into the knockout stage of the Champions League. He's made 3 changes to the squad there. He's brought in Dragusin, Gallagher and Tell to replace Davies, Bentancur and Johnson, Mo Basuma, no Kuvalevsky. But, I mean, poor old Tell, you know what I mean? When I see this, I thought, hey, he's out. He's in that. He must think this geezer's a plum.
I'm not a fan of Tell anyway, so...
I know, whether you're a fan or not, I mean, it's like he's using him.
When he needs him. Yeah, he's young.
Yeah.
Do his head in, mate.
A lot of people, Dan, especially young players, would sort of stick the finger up at him, wouldn't they?
I'm surprised they ain't. I'm surprised these young players ain't stuck the finger up. Well, perhaps they have.
You don't know, do you?
The thing is, though, Tottenham were never going to let him go out and fucking loan in January because we need something at least in the fucking squad.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because we for some reason, we just either the players are that fucking fed up, they don't believe in the words that Frank says, in the system, what he's actually trying to do. So, are they faking injuries? And look, you know what? Fucking hell, I can blag a fucking hamstring gong or something. Do you know what I mean? You just don't know what's going on. At the moment, the mentality across our squad is really bad. I just think it's just so fucking poor at the moment. And it comes from it starts with the manager. Do you know what I mean?
You said that he's a yes man. These comments here seems to back you both up here, because it says when Thomas Frank was asked, just remember I read out the Paratici comments the other night, having a little dig at Tottenham, I think he was.
Can you blame him?
No. Thomas Frank laughed and says, "We have very, very serious owners. I understand why you need to ask that, but I can only laugh about that. Yes, very, very serious. I speak to them. I'm together with them, so I'm in no doubt. I think it's a little bit unfair to judge them on a January transfer window, the first window, the only window when they've been in charge. Isn't that correct?" And I thought to myself, but whether it's the first window, the second window, the fifth window or not, we're in the shit. And as I said the other night, you could have got him in some loan players just to get the end of the season.
Yeah, but they've set the precedent out, haven't they?
Yeah, and now you're relying on a 19-year-old that's new to the country, new to the football. Fair play, he done okay the other day. and a centre half in Dragusin, who's been out for just over a year with a serious ACL injury, who's going to now be expected to play the next 4 games in a row. So he might even break down. You know that yourself, Dan, with an ACL injury.
Yeah, I know, mate. It's fucking
You know
nasty.
what I mean?
I'm fucking gutted Danzo's fucking injured, to be honest. I really am gutted because I just think that he deserves, at this moment in time, I'd probably start him in a back 3 with Van der Ven and fucking Paulinho over fucking having Romero there.
Yeah.
Put Dragusin in there. Do you know what I mean? I just literally would, because he's that all singing, dancing fucking player for me that's not this flash fucking bastard.
He's
He is. He's an old fashioned man. He doesn't think he's fucking bigger than anyone else. All he wants to do is put that shirt on and play fucking football and win. And that shows to me, yeah, okay, sometimes a pass goes astray or do you know what I mean, misses a header. But at least you know what you're fucking getting with him. Do you know what I mean? Each game with CUTI is a lottery. You just don't know what you're going to get from one game to. So I'm a bit pissed. I'd like to see Dragusin now come in and just like. I still think we need to play 3 at the back, because I think that stabilises us for the players that we've got in our squad at this moment, having loads of injuries. But
I'll tell you what, okay, because a lot of people watch this like they do the next day. And I don't know if John watched the Man City game, but we're not just jumping on Romero'S case, because me and Danny have been saying certain things for ages about him. And if you remember last week, Dan, I messaged you saying, was it no coincidence that we came back against Manchester City once Romero had gone off, because he slows the game down? So it's not just that, it's other things as well. I don't know if you've noticed that, John, but me and Danny have noticed it for a long time. He comes slow.
Yeah.
He's doing it. He slows the game right down. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so we're not
he's slow, and he picks his passes too slowly, doesn't he?
He plays like he would if he was playing abroad.
Yeah.
So I've got to admit, not just because of yesterday, but I think yesterday's tipped it more in the favour of me thinking, like you lot have said. There you go. Even Harry says it, look. He does, yeah.
Yeah. And do you know something else that I noticed yesterday as well? I know we were kind of like a back 4 with our 2 fullbacks pushed up really high. But not just me, but the lad noticed that. He noticed, he said, loads of people have been saying that when our centre-halves have got the ball, our fullbacks are so fucking far away from them that there's so much space between the 2 players, and everybody else in like other teams are playing in that area because we're so fucking exposed all of the time. And he's right, you know. And do you know what I mean? I watched it, and it happened yesterday where we were exposed so much in those fucking areas. So, yeah, you're right, though. He does slow it down. We've been saying this for years. We've been saying this, but last season, he would just walk out pointing to fucking people and stuff.
And then by that time, the opposition have got set.
Yeah. And the other thing is, it's the same with Vicario as well, isn't it? Vicario, he literally waits for the player to come right next to them, and then he's passing it.
That's what he's told to do, though.
I know, yeah. Yeah, because they want to bring the team on and then hit them in the space. We can't hit them in the space, mate.
Well, I don't know what you think either, John, but when I watch Tottenham, I think to myself, it's like that Thomas Frank wants you to bypass the midfield. It's not worth having a midfield there. Honestly, that's what it looks like to me. I don't know what you think, John. Yeah. Yesterday they were doing it again, playing the ball, trying to do it in between the defenders and at the slow bollocks, and then they just hoof it.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Thomas Frank's football. He's not at all. Exactly what you just said. It's the midfield's non-existent, isn't it?
I'm with Harry. I'm not a fucking Vic fan.
No, I can't. I think he's got 2 left feet, Vicario, and
well, it nearly cost us yesterday. I think it was given offside, wasn't it? When he booted the ball straight to one of their players.
Yeah, and he has to take a run up to boot the ball. What the fuck's that all about?
He'll be gone.
Yeah, he has to go. No matter how much you think he's a good goal stopper, anybody, he's not Premiership goalkeeper, is he?
No, and I'm not saying Kingsky's the all-rounder Premiership goalkeeper that we. But I mean, what's the point in having a number fucking 2 goalkeeper if that now we're only in fucking one competition, and the Premier League, that he doesn't get given a fucking chance. We're relying on fucking Vicario.
And
Huh?
he's good with his feet.
He's good with his feet, yeah.
Which is what you need now.
He's only young. He's still learning. He's a fucking young lad. Not like Vicario, who's what, 28, 29?
Yeah. Yeah.
I just don't understand what they're doing, because if you're going to play around at the back, surely there comes a time when you do pass it into midfield and you build from there. Tottenham don't do that. They'll play it to whatever fullback when he's basically marked. So all he does is ping it down the line or just ping it long. That is their plan. It's weird. Yeah. Maybe it's because we haven't got a ball playing centre midfielder. I don't know, but if that's the case, you should have gone out and told him that is what we need.
Yeah, we haven't. But I mean, you look, Sarr yesterday and Simmons all came short to get the ball. And by the time they actually got the ball, they were well in our half and they had Man United players surrounding them. So the only pass that they could do was fucking back towards where it just come from. And I know you play the way you're facing, but if that ball's done early...
Yeah. Well, I've always said about Sarr, and I know John's not a fan of Sarr, but I've always said about Sarr...
He's got energy to burn.
Yeah, but what he does, he done it again yesterday. It drives me mad. It's like, if there's a spare Spurs player right opposite him, right, and he's, say, 15, 20 yards away, instead of passing it, he'll run 10 yards.
Run into this player's space.
Play in the fucking first place.
Yeah. The ball can move faster. The ball moves faster than players.
Make the ball do the work. That is what you got taught at fucking school.
Yeah.
You've never liked Sarr, have you, John?
I went through a period of liking him, and then all of a sudden he's come back again, like this Sarr from a year and a half ago, who's just absolutely ain't got a fucking clue again.
No.
It's
but
like,
we do need a creative midfielder, don't we?
Well, do you know what we need? We need players that can actually pass the ball to each other.
Yeah.
It's driving me crackers.
Forward, preferably.
Yeah. Any which way, but backwards.
We need a manager that's going to take no fucking shit and no fucking bollocks and say, no, I'm the fucking gaffer, and that's it. And unfortunately, we don't fucking have that in him. And it's scary. I actually do think that we could possibly go down this fucking season because West Ham are picking up points, and we ain't fucking picking up points.
West Ham looked really good yesterday,
but they have got a hard run of games. What I'm going to do, because I'm such a stiff, I am going to sit there and try and work it out and see and take an honest assessment on how many points I think we'll get. But I do think that even a draw on Tuesday is not enough. I think if we do not win that game, we are in it. I'm not saying we're in it now, but we are nearly in it. It's only 6 points.
Who's West Ham? Who's West Ham and Forest got on Tuesday night?
I'll have a quick look, but I know that West Ham have got a hard run of fixtures coming. You know what I mean? Right, scores.
It's fucking scary.
West Ham are at home to Man United on Tuesday. Leeds have got Chelsea away. On the Wednesday, Palace have got Burnley at home. They won today, so they'd probably, I'd say they'll win that. Nottingham Forest have got Wolves at home, so you'd expect Forest probably to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the reality of the situation. We if Frank don't, we don't win.
We can't rely. We need to do our own job, and we can't do that fucking job.
We're 6 points above the drop, but let's call it 7 because our goal difference 0 and West Ham's is minus 17. But it's still, we could quite easily lose to Newcastle. We could quite easily lose to Arsenal, and West Ham get 3 points out of the next 2 games, say.
Yeah, but let's face it, we're fucking shit. We finished fucking 17th last year, and we're in the same fucking position again. The league doesn't fucking lie.
No,
we're shit. It doesn't lie, mate. We are where we should be at this moment in time because manager, ownership.
Because people are saying, but look at the injuries. You were giving Andrew a bit of a blie last time, saying, look, it's not his fault because of injuries, and now you're on Frank's case. So
yeah, I know, but
I will say,
how many games?
It's not all his fault, but I just don't believe in him.
And I think the players don't believe in him.
No. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think Harry said this to me actually today. I actually think, and I said I can't believe I'm saying this, we would have actually done better this season if they'd have given Ange season 3.
Oh, definitely.
I just think because the Van der Ven and Romero had a chat with him about not being so fucking gung-ho, and he has had the back four. I'm not saying he'd have been brilliant. Hindsight's a wonderful thing, but I just think because they had respect for him, he would have tore Romero's arsehole open after yesterday.
Yeah.
Big Ange.
Yeah.
Scarecrow, yeah. And I can see Thomas Frank not being too fit to even fucking have a go at Romero.
I don't think he has got the front to have a go.
He won't have a fucking go. Mate, we've said it already. He's answering to fucking them above, and that's it. He's a fucking puppet at the end of the day.
Yeah, he is.
And unfortunately, we can't just keep going through this fucking scenario over and over again of doing this. Each fucking something at some stage, something needs to change. Possibly it starts with the shirt sponsor. Let's get rid of fucking all that red shit off our fucking shirt.
I think we've got one more year.
I thought that we had AIA, but it wasn't in red for the last year.
I'm not sure, but I saw the leaks of the new kit. Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, I do like. I like both the kits actually.
Do you think
look nice? They look nice in the championship, mate.
I was going to say it's a lovely championship kit. Yeah.
Do you think, Big John, that it's a coincidence that Pochettino is coming out and having various interviews? I saw this one today. He had another interview today, and they said to him about Tottenham, and he said to win a Europa League that the team won is good. Hello, Si. Yeah, to win a Europa League is good, but it's not enough.
Yeah,
it's not enough to challenge for the Carabao Cup or the FA Cup or the Europa League or the Conference League. It's a club that should be or needs to be, because the fans expect, is to be in the Champions League, fighting for the Champions League, trying to believe that you can win the Champions League, and also fighting for the Premier League and believing that you can win the Premier League. He's saying all the right things, and he's having. What's
he going to do when he comes back, though? If he comes back, what is he going to do? He ain't got. I know he ain't got his best friend there leaving.
Well, I think he's going to ask the board, "Are you going to spend dough?" And I do believe they will. And it's up to him, isn't it?
Yeah, but he's not going to take no fucking second fiddle fucking players, mate, is he? So straight away he's on the back foot, because he'll turn around and say, "I want him."
No, you can't have him.
He's 90 million. No, we ain't going to bid that. How about him? 25 to 30.
I think his heart's going to rule his head, and he'll come back anyway. I do think that. But Simon, Shalom.
Shalom.
Give us a lowdown then on the. I don't know if you watched it yesterday, did you?
Yeah.
What's your analysis? You don't look very happy.
Other than we are well and truly in the mud right now.
Yeah.
Yes, relegation.
That's what we were just saying. What did you think of the performance? Did you think like we thought? The first half hour was okay-ish, and then Romero
It was all right, and then Romero lost the plot a little bit there. I mean, everyone's going, "Oh, you got to bench him. He's this, he's that, he's the other." He's the same CUTI he's always been, and he was always going to go for it, and he mistimed it. And I think it really is as simple as that. I don't think he was trying to take CASIMERO out or anything like that. He went for something. The other guy got there quicker, crunched him in the ankle. And there, these days, you miss time and tackle and you get sent off. And it is as simple as that.
Pussy football.
But there's always the witch hunt on him, because he said what he said out in public.
Yeah.
People are like, "Oh, well, he's anti the club and he's this and he's that," and he's just CUTI. He's the same CUTI he's always been. Can he be a liability at times? Yep, most definitely. Does he wear his heart on his sleeve all the time? But I think at this point, if Real Madrid are offering 80 million quid for him, let's say trouser the money, get Vuskovic back.
That's what we've all said. Yeah.
And away we go.
Yeah. So it looks like
the problem is that you lose Romero, because Romero feels like he's half gone anyway. The things he's coming out and saying in public, you kind of think, I think he's been told one thing, something completely different's happening, and he's had enough. So I think that at this point you have to take whatever we can get from him. The thing that's really worrying is if we don't do something really top draw this summer, Mickey's gone as well.
Well, I said
I think, right, our spine of our team has gradually been ripped away from us. We've had the likes of Vertonghen, Ardeveld, Dembele, Wanyama, Dele Alli, Ericsson, Kane. So straight through the middle of our team, Modric, we've had quality fucking players. And now you have to look at our team. Our spine of our team is shit. Vicario's a liability. Romero'S a liability. The centre of the park doesn't have a leader and is leaderless, so we don't have that spine. And in the front line, I mean, Dominic Solanke's come back and he's worked wonders since he's come back from injury, but he's not top class. Do you know what I mean? So we don't have any spine in our team, and yet we're still trying to fucking... And now we've got all these injuries, and we're still trying to play this unthinkable football, whatever, this magic machine that Frank's trying to fucking provide. I just don't know what he's trying to do, mate. He's not going to sprinkle some dust over the players and they're automatically going to be any good. I just don't see that we have any spine in our team. And this is what I said earlier, Simon. I'd rather that we got rid of Vic, we got rid of CUTI, and we just start again, get Vuskovic in, and we get the young lads in, and we say, right, we need somebody that's going to come in, work with these fucking young players, and turn them into a fucking team. We need some leaders. We need a spine. We don't have to go out and buy fucking 28, 9-year-olds to have a bit of fucking about them. The younger lads, these days have got a lots about them. You just got to fucking cuddle them in a little bit and say, right, no, go on, you make 2 or 3 mistakes in the game. But if you outweigh that with your fucking 2 or 3 goals or your commitment, then fans will be happy to see that. And I just think at this moment in time, you've got people on our pitch and our team just walking around that pitch, shrugging their shoulders, not giving 2 fucking shits. It's just something. And I've said something needs to change. We just need something good to go for us. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's going to happen this season.
I said, Simon, to Dan and John earlier, what's going to happen is, in the closed season, exactly what happened in the last one, Romero will go. They'll invite Mickey van der Ven, whack his wages up to 300 grand, give him the captaincy, and he'll stay for another year. That's what I think. I do think that. Unless they get offered 100 million, are you going to have to take it?
Well, I mean, Mickey ain't going to want to play in the Championship. I know that much.
No. Do you think we're going to go downside?
I think we're right in the mud, and I don't know how we get out of it. I mean, you look at it, and people are picking up results, and you've got Leeds, you've got Palace, you've got West Ham. They picked up results this weekend.
Yeah.
So, right, the bottom 2 are gone. They're history. But we're now in a massive fight with Leeds, Forest, and West Ham. And
Palace.
I think Palace aren't even in the fight with us. I think they're away from us. I think that Tuesday night, if we don't drag Newcastle into this fight, we've got a problem.
Yeah, I said that to the lads. I said,
definitely.
The draw side needs to be a win.
Nothing but a win will do. So West Ham will lose to City, which will keep them where they are.
Yeah. And
what we need to do is extend them out, have a free. It's shameful. This is how we're thinking. Right, well, if this happens, we might be 3 points more ahead of West Ham. West Ham have been the biggest steaming pile that I've seen in a long time, and they're threatening us. They're behind us, picking up results.
Well, they've got belief because if we're dropping like a lead balloon, that's why.
And you look at, I mean, so are Newcastle. Both of us need this result on Tuesday. Like Newcastle are on 3 L's in a row, and if we don't add a 4th to that, we've got a problem.
And I can't see it.
And that is exactly the sort of game we lose. If someone comes into the game against us off the back of 3 L's, you know what we're going to do.
Yeah, Dr. Tottenham.
Yeah.
And if you had to put a bet on, would you say we're going to get relegated?
I don't know whether I put a bet on that one.
I'm at the point where I think we'll probably escape it, but it'd be like literally by a point or 2 at this point. I don't see who we can beat.
Have you seen our last 3 games? Have you seen our last 3 games?
I don't know if it's our penultimate game, but it's Chelsea, isn't it?
I literally don't know who we can beat at this point.
Chelsea's our last game. Then we've got fucking Leeds, and then we've got Villa before that.
I mean, thankfully, it looks like Villa have kind of they've shot their bolt, and I think they're going to fall away, and hopefully they'll have nothing to play for at that point.
But Chelsea would love to send us down, wouldn't they?
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, but I think Tuesday is going to be a very nervy time, and It's going to be interesting to see your predictions on this one.
I think we need 4 wins, maybe 5, and I don't know I don't even know at this point who we can beat.
Yeah,
Well, that's the mad thing, isn't it? That's the mad thing. I thought the Man United game was the win-win game.
Yeah, I thought we would win.
Yeah, I was more confident of beating Manchester United at Old Trafford than what I am about beating Newcastle at home. That's weird.
Yeah. If CUTI hadn't been sent off, I thought we was going to win. If CUTI hadn't been sent off, I think we would have won it.
Yeah, because I don't think
the crowd would have started to get on them. They would have got twitchy.
Oh, hello, sir. You know, Ben's on boy. Yeah, you're right there. I think I've said it before. We're paying the price now for window after window after window over the decades of buying shit and dross, and now it's suddenly hit us flat in the face.
The problem with Frank though is he might not be the root cause of the problem.
No, he's not.
But at the moment, he is one of our biggest problems because it looks like he's lost the players and he's lost the fans.
Yeah,
and you can't win games if the manager's lost the fans and the players.
Well, they were singing Pochettino's name again at Old Trafford yesterday. I mean, that must.
This is the thing. I feel for the guy. I think that he's been put. He's inherited a steaming pile and been given no backing to make it any better. And it's just like, well, what do you want the guy to do? He's not a magician. But the problem is that people want instant gratification and they want results yesterday. And there's no patience. There's no. This is like a trust the process and all this bullshit. No one listens to any of that anymore. They want results now.
You're right, Simon. I do think you're right, 100%. I have sympathy for him, but I just think he's just not the right man.
But yeah, it's too far gone now.
I do agree with what you're saying. Yeah.
And although it's not his fault, he is a victim of the situation. But the transfer window was unforgivable, if you ask me.
It was. No matter what he's saying.
That's where you have to look. The club is killing itself.
Yeah, definitely.
As I said the other day on my solo one here, Simon, do you think that they haven't done it? They haven't backed him because they don't want to throw money at a manager that they really don't want here in the summer. He is really our caretaker manager now, ain't he? In the board's eyes. That's what it looks like to me. Otherwise, they would have backed him, even with loans or something. Do you know what I mean? He is our interim manager. Well, that's how it looks to me. Because I can't see him being in next year.
Well, he does feel like a caretaker manager, doesn't he?
Yeah, but you've got to look at who's going to want the job, knowing what a poison chalice that seat is.
That's what I'm saying. It's only going to be Poch because his heart.
At this point, I think that only a Tottenham person can come in. Anyone else who comes in is going to be on the back foot.
Robbie Keane.
See, what will happen is Poch will come in and bide the club, the board, a bit of time because they all want him back. The fans. The
thing is
singing his name and all that. It's going to take time, isn't it?
Enoch have already screwed Poch over once. I don't know. I don't know if he's going to. He needs assurances before he comes in.
Yeah, he will. Yeah,
because that double transfer window bullshit they pulled on him after he said that this is a rebuild, and then they go 2 consecutive transfer windows and buy nothing.
That was embarrassing.
And I don't know if he thinks that that's a Levy problem or an Enoch problem.
No, he fell out of Levy a little bit, didn't he? And he fell out of that woman. You know her name. What was her name, Dan?
Split ass.
Was it Vivian or something?
Vivian. I don't fucking know.
You know what I'm on about? That
Cullen.
Donna Cullen, yeah.
Donna Cullen.
I don't know if it was Donna Cullen. It might have even been her. He didn't want to come back and work under her. But they're gone now. He's made it up with Levy to somewhat, but
I don't think it's the managers and the players and everything. The ownership of this club
is shit.
It's the buck stops with them.
Yeah.
Vinay's spilling fucking bullshit. The amount of bullshit that comes out of his mouth, and that Johan Lang, fucking hell, absolute bollocks. If they're not gone in the summer, and we've got somebody with a bit of football mentality about them to come in and do something, I mean, fucking hell, we've got no recruitment or anything like that. Where's Mitchell? Do you know what I mean? Shafted him.
The thing with Vinay is that
Dougie Freedman in now, aren't they? Sorry, Ty. Trying to get Dougie Freedman in to be their director of football with Lang, and Lang will go back to being after the young ones. We need a football person in the boardroom, I think. Sorry, Si, what you say?
The problem with that waffle that Vinay came out with is he's talking to us like we're shareholders. We don't give a shit about all of these pre-made statements.
Yeah.
We want to understand what's happening from the football side.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can talk all of the waffle you want about profit this and stable that and blah blah blah. We have the lowest income to wages ratio in the Premier League by some way. And it's just like you can see what the problem is that we are way too cautious on the football side, and we're too busy trying to grow the brand and the business outside of football.
Yeah, yeah.
And I couldn't give a shit about go-kart tracks and climbing up. Although I say that I have actually climbed up the stadium myself, but I don't give a shit about all that stuff right now.
Yeah, like you didn't go recently, you'd have jumped off it.
You look at the football that we have to watch every week, and you can see what the problem with the club is, that we're not invested in the playing staff, and that's where the problem is. And I can't be dealing with this SOUZA guy coming in and spending 10 million or whatever it was, spending some kid for the future. We've been doing that now for, 6-7 years, buying people for the future.
Yeah,
at the moment, the
free,
problem we've got is
free, Simon.
The here and now is getting worse and worse.
They just want to make profit, don't they, John? That's why they buy the young players. It's fuck all to do with the future.
Yeah, it's just risk. They don't want to take a risk on players, do they? They want to keep that appreciating asset appreciating.
Well, I said on my show the other night, John, I don't know if you watched it. I said if ENIC could get rid of the football, and keep all the other things, they fucking would, because football's a massive headache to them.
Yeah, I think they'd probably be NFL, wouldn't they?
Yeah, they just carry on with everything else. Football is a massive headache to them. A few people have said they're not spending money because they're going to sell it, but I don't believe that, because they would have sold it.
The thing is they're not going to sell a club that's in the Championship, are they?
No. And also, you've now got this thing coming up, which I did discuss the other night as well, with the Levy thing, because he's basically selling, or looks to be selling, to a couple of people that are going to really put ENIC's nose out of joint. So that's going to make the boardroom even slower and even more conflict. The club's falling apart from the top, isn't it, Dan?
Yeah, it is, mate. And the reality is we can't get away from it. We can sit here the whole time talking about it because we're the ones that feel it all the time. And it's our pockets that are empty, and the dissatisfaction with the way the players are bought, the way the players are lied to, managers, and it starts at the top. That ENIC never answer to fucking anything.
Billionaires don't answer then, do they?
They don't, mate, exactly, because they've got minions below them that are yes men, like Simon said, that come out with all their little statements, all this blah, blah, blah fucking bollocks, and it just doesn't wash. All we want is our football club. We want a football team that goes out on the pitch and competes and is given a chance. We're not given a chance, mate. We are having to jump so many fucking walls every single game, and it's been going on for years and years, and it just won't change. It just won't change with ENIC there. And I'm sorry, but they need to go. And for us to move on, they need to go. We need to get fucking AIA out of the fucking club because they're fucking red bastards. Get rid of that fucking shit. Should never been on there in the fucking first place. And it's just hard work. It's hard work being a fucking Spurs fan.
Speaking of the dough, Dan, they put the category up for Tuesday, didn't they? The cheapest ticket you can get for Newcastle is 77 quid.
Yeah, so it's fucking ridiculous.
It's thieving bastards, aren't they?
That's a lot of money, isn't it, John?
Come on, mate. Do you know what? They make a profit, win, lose or draw, don't they?
Yeah, they don't give a shit.
You know, you can protest all you want and not go in the stadium, but they're just going to fill it up anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, because tourists will all go to any club, won't they?
Yeah, they sell tourist packages. I've been looking at them on the internet. You know,
if you want to go with your kid, even if you got one kid, you know what I mean? It's over a ton, isn't it?
Oh, mate, it's taking a piss, isn't it?
Right, boys, I'm going to have to duck out.
Yeah, Dan, prediction.
God bless Dan.
Prediction?
For Tuesday.
I think we'll lose 2-1.
Oh, fucking hell.
Stolen my prediction.
Sorry, mate.
You said we're going to lose as well, Si? Fucking hell.
I can't see it at all. Anything other than defeat.
Right,
I can't see where our next win's going to come from.
If you
We
two
can't
go
play
the same,
Burnley again.
you have to do the minute, Dan. What minute's the first goal going to go in? If you're going to have the same one,
I'd say probably 11.
and that'd be them.
Yeah.
Si? He's going to say fucking 30 seconds. 2? Confidence is gone. He's shot the pitch, man. Go on, John. Say a Spurs win, for fuck's sake.
Oh, mate. I'd like to say Spurs win. Let's go for 2-1 to Tottenham, mate.
Ooh.
That's not positive, though, Lou. I really want to say 3-0.
And we know what Lou's going for. Fucking either a 1-1 or a 2-2.
100%. 100%. Because I was going to say, Dan, you're not wrong. I was going to say 1-1 because it's the result that we don't fucking want.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. One thing that might happen. Go down and Lincoln go up. I won't have to go very fucking far to watch a game of football, will I?
They might be playing each other soon, Dan. Yeah.
Look, do you realise that the last game that Spurs won, we were there? That's how long ago?
Was that it? Was that Brentford?
Yeah.
We're lucky, aren't we? I'll tell you what, mate. I hope your knee gets better, but why don't you get on there, Ledley Clark? Do a better job. You can replace Romero.
Yeah.
I'm
going to duck out. I'll speak to you. I'll speak to you tomorrow on that, and then I'll see you. All right.
Yeah.
Simon,
Take it easy.
see you, John.
Yeah,
see you later.
God bless, Dan.
Bye.
I just hope there's not a mass exodus, Simon, in the summertime, which could happen. Because if Romero's lied to, he would have told Van der Ven, like I said, and the others, because I reckon that Romero might go, Van der Ven might go, Porro might go. And he is looking at you in the shit. Because you can't attract players if you're not in Europe, can you? I don't want the Conference League. I know people will say, well, beggars can't be choosers. What's that noise? Can you hear that noise? Since Danny went, it's gone like we're in a wind tunnel. Can you hear it?
No. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it must have been John. He's gone.
Yeah, he's gone.
That was strange.
Yeah.
I
mean, the ideal scenario for me is that we bag 3 points on Tuesday, and then the boys go somewhere, do some warm weather training somewhere, go and regroup. Forget about the fact that like they're already out of the FA Cup. Go and do something somewhere. Go and have some sun and warm weather training in Dubai or wherever they do that stuff these days. I mean, I don't know whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. Basically, that we've got a game on Tuesday, and then we don't play again till the week Sunday, and it's against Goons.
John, is it windy up there, Mush?
Windy? I hope fucking not, though.
On the phone or the laptop?
No, on the phone, mate.
Oh, it's gone now. Oh, you sorted it, yeah?
Yeah, sweet as a nut, Lou.
Yeah, John is our technical department on LJ's first chat. You want to add anything else, John?
Not really. I'm a bit fucked off with the fucking Man United game. I didn't think that was a sending off, to be honest with you, Lou.
You didn't? Yeah, Danny said that at the start, and I thought. But
I don't know whether it's us being old school. You know, I've seen a lot. Yeah. I've seen a lot proper worse fouls than that along the years, but I didn't think that was a sending off.
The thing is like the automatic sendings off. You're normally kind of 6 inches off the ground, and if you hit anyone like there or higher, then you're off. But his foot was only just off the ground. And it's
it's a strange one, Si, isn't it? Straight away he was sent off as well, wasn't it? It was like, what's going on here?
Exactly the same thing against Chelsea. Exactly the same challenge.
Do you know what? He's got a name for himself, though, isn't he? They love to send him off. As soon as you get a name for yourself.
Yeah. And then you see like the Zubamendi one, the same fucking day yesterday for Arsenal. Nothing.
Yeah.
It's mental. It is his reputation, but
it's the VAR and the refereeing has got criminal in it in the last few years.
I was saying to John,
did you see the end of the? Did you see the end of the?
I said to John, because he ain't seen it yet. Did you what? That was an absolute farce. That Manchester City, absolute farce. John, you got to watch it, man. Try and find it after. It was mental on its side.
It was the stupidest. I was just like, what is the point? Why have you?
He's allowed to fucking go.
Mate.
He said, I was trying to explain it to Danny because he didn't see either. He said he played the advantage, so he ignored the foul from. But then, so he played the advantage, and it's the next phase of playing it where Haaland pulled him back, foul. I mean, I just don't get on. I don't get it. Hello,
I'm not understanding the VAR this year, or I just think they're corrupt.
I was sitting there in shock side with you when I see that. What did they get?
I mean, first of all, I don't even know why the game went on that long in the first place.
No.
Because it was like, he put 7 minutes up, and I was thinking, I'm not sure why he's put 7 minutes
up. 99.
But then it was already 2 minutes over, and he's still letting it run. And I was just like, I don't really know what's happening here. And then Szoboszlai tried to pull Haaland back, and I thought, because that's blatantly a red card offence. There's no other player around. It's obviously a red card. So you either just call it, you blow up then. You don't play on from a red card offence.
I think he might have lost the plot a bit.
Yeah, you don't. Who has ever gone? Oh, that's a red, but we'll play the advantage first.
Yeah, it's a joke.
You can't play the advantage from a red.
Well, no doubt you'll see it, John. You'll just be sitting there shaking your head, mate.
Yeah, I'm going to go and try and catch it after this.
Absolutely mental it was, mate. Absolutely mental.
You know, like people keep saying the game's gone. It's stupid stuff like that where you just think, why does VR, if this is what they're doing, why do they even exist?
I was actually talking to an Arsenal fan today, and when I was doing one of my jobs, and he was talking about VAR, and he said, like, it's going to get to the stage where you can't even touch no one. And then I brought up yesterday, I don't know if you two see it, Mickey van der Ven was running down the wing. And who was he up against? I think it was Ahmad, is that his name? Ahmad? And he was just shoulder to shoulder, little bit of pushing and that.
Yeah, I'll see that.
Purely just because of Van der Ven's strength and build. The other geezer goes flying. And Van der Ven got fucking card for it. I think it's going to become a non-contact sport soon.
It's been gentrified, isn't it? We're slowly getting gentrified. And
the other thing is, John, I say, if you have to go to the VAR and it takes you 3, 4, 5 minutes, if it takes these people that long, it's obviously not a clear and obvious thing, is it? Because it's just that.
I keep saying, give VAR 30 seconds, and if they haven't made a decision in 30 seconds, just play on.
Yeah,
it's just stupid.
What about you, though, sir? I was having this discussion again with this Arsenal fan today, me and Harry. They have ruined the game, mate. And I don't celebrate the goals going in. I honestly don't. I sit there and I'm like that, and then I sit back and I just wait.
Yeah. Killed it, innit?
What about you two? I can't celebrate it because, they have killed it, John.
Yeah. The number of times I've jumped up and I thought, that's a goal. That's a proper goal. And then sat back down and it's like goal this that. It's like, oh, for fuck's sake.
The thing for me is, my understanding was VAR was brought in to make sure that any clear and obvious errors get corrected. Not, can you see if my man's 3 millimeters offside?
That's ridiculous.
I've always said, offside, you put one line down, and if there isn't a gap, get on with it.
Well,
none of this line's because you have to actually start the VAR from the right frame in the first place. Yeah. And some of the times I'm sure that there are a couple of frames out when they're starting the process. But
also, Si, you know yourself, sometimes when you look at a foul, it looks worse in slow motion. It looked a lot worse.
And then they'll send the ref over to look at it. And the first thing they'll do is a still of like a boot on someone else's foot. And that's the worst. If you show the still of the boot But if you show it in real time, it doesn't look anything
Like
like
you
that.
said there, you can only block tackle. You can't follow through. The other thing is, not so much that one, but when Romero got sent off for doing exactly the same, near enough exactly the same challenge against Chelsea, when we lost, I think it was 4-1, on that particular occasion, he did follow through, but he couldn't stop the follow through. Do you know what I mean, John?
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't stop the follow through. So does that mean you can't tackle then? Are you just getting stupid?
That's what I'm saying. It's getting gentrified, isn't it?
Yeah, you can't help it, man. He's watched the tackle back. Yeah. I haven't watched it as many times, so maybe it was like the one I was talking about then. You don't know, and it wasn't high like the Dallo one was, like Danny was saying.
No, I didn't even think. I was in shock. I see the tackle, took a drink of my tea, and Mrs. went, "You've got a red card," and it was like, "What the fuck?" That's not even a red. Oh, it's beyond me. What the referee? He's corrupt, man. That referee don't like us anyway, does he?
Romero'S foul was 100% a red card, but having watched it back, the Liverpool player grabbed Romero around his collar. Yeah, you won't get nothing against them, mate. No, I do think.
Yeah, I mean,
see, but Clarkey says it's a red card, right? But Clarkey's obviously quite an old geezer like us, right? Was that a red card in like 1991? No.
Yeah,
I'm not red card in 2021.
You know, I'm not understanding. It's fucking. Not understanding how people can say it's a red card. I really don't agree.
Yeah,
sorry, David, I don't agree.
I don't know. It's hard, isn't it, man? Thing is,
the problem is that you know, in today's football, you're likely to get a red for that.
That's what it means. So you're now going to have to think in a split second. Oh shit! If I challenge him, I might go through. So they will stop challenging. The art of defending will just dwindle away. Yeah. And that's almost what they want, isn't it? You won't be able to. Can you imagine people like Vieira, Keane, Vinnie Jones? Fuck me. They'll be getting sent off every game, man.
Yeah.
So they're basically engineering it so that the defenders can't defend, and then there'll be more goals for them to rule out.
Yeah.
So they're making themselves so they can always have a job, aren't they?
Yeah. You now going to have to, like the man said, block more, but you're going to have to also, what's the word? Oh, fucking hell. Not in this show.
Tackle head first.
Go first. What's it called? What's the word? I can't find the word. You know what I mean? Just like, you know, they get the ball first before it's being played. Step in front. Can't remember the word. Yeah. That's what you're going to have to do. Anticipate more.
Anticipate and obstruct. But that's where Arsenal have been quite good, because they've been obstructing instead, haven't they? They've just been getting in the way of people.
But you know, when we sit here and we say things like, he's got to go down and gym and beef himself up, there's almost no point. Because like I just said a minute ago, if you're shoulder to shoulder with someone and you're stronger than them and they go flying, when you have that initial bump, if he goes flying, it's a free kick.
Yeah.
What's the point then? It's mental. Yeah, 4 games. 4 games, yeah. And you know when he comes back, Panda, when he comes back, the middle of March, he's 2 yellows away from another suspension. He can't get another 2 yellows before the end of the season. You know he's going to get a yellow, man.
Yeah, and he's not even as bad as Vinnie Jones, is he?
No. Slaughtered Spurs back 4. He said they were too far apart. The fullbacks were too wide and not in line. And Romero's Achilles heel is that he comes out of the line to make tackles. He just goes. So you can see how frustrated he is, because he's been doing it all season. He just fucking charges up the pitch. That was born out of frustration yesterday. He's not happy to be there. That's it. He's got the up with the old club, hasn't
he? Yeah, I think he's done.
Yeah, they are trying to take robots.
I love the lad, but I think it's done. And to be honest, I think Real Madrid would suit him better anyway.
Yeah. There's no point being quality if you haven't got availability. If you're going to, if he does get in 2 yellows before the end of the season, right, that will be 5 suspensions. If you're not available, it don't matter how good you are. It's like injury-prone players. We've got Richarlison's made a class. now UDOGIE's get a bit of a concern now, when he jumped, he got injured again.
Yeah, yeah.
We're always injured all the time. You know, Darren Andon was a class footballer, but he was fucking injured all the time.
Yeah, he was a sick man,
If
wasn't
you're not available, it doesn't matter how good you are, does it? I'd rather take a player that's a couple of levels down.
Consistent, yeah.
Available every week, yeah.
It's a novel word, consistency, but fucking, I'd rather have consistent players than liabilities and players that are just going to go sick. Because you're never going to have a good squad that gels together, are you?
Yeah. Romero would have loved the 1960s, wouldn't he? Hey?
That's because Clarkie's a bit older than us, I think.
It's like how my wife referees me at home. You get no peace at all. Bloody hell. Hey? That'd be next.
Oh, mate.
Hey?
I agree with Panda. I ain't saying nothing out loud.
That's about. I ain't got much else to say to that, lads, really. We just got our all player. I think it is almost our cup final on Tuesday night, ain't it? I do think that. And
yeah, that's when Simon was saying we've got a win-win this Newcastle game. I thought the Manchester United game was the one we have to win. You know, just to carry on that confidence with Newcastle and Arsenal coming up. But Jesus Christ, this Newcastle game is going to be a struggle, isn't it?
Because if we beat them, you know, we're only going to be 1 point behind them.
But they could get dragged into
they're free falling as well.
Dragged into it, isn't they?
Yeah.
Well, I can remember Vinnie Jones clattering into, I think it was
Cantona.
No, what's his name? In the Wimbledon Liverpool Cup final, he clattered into a Liverpool player. It might have been, was it Jan Mulby or McMahon? It might have been Steve McMahon. Within 30 seconds.
In the FA Cup final when he just
within like 10 seconds of the fucking kickoff. Those days are gone, mate.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah, a few people have said he'd done it on purpose. I don't think he'd done it on purpose.
What's that, Vinnie Jones? I think everything he done was on.
No, it's here about Romero. I don't believe in coincidences. It's his national break coming up again. He had a bit of a royal smile when he went off, but he probably was thinking to himself, "Fuck this club."
Yeah.
He will.
You know what?
That's
what you said. He's got that Latin temperament. He's just an angry little bastard, isn't
he? Yeah. And I think, like Simon said, it will suit him more.
Mind you, if you had to clatter someone on the pitch, CASIMERO's got that sort of face, isn't he? Like,
I do like that because I love, like I said to you before, John, I love players of shithousery. That's why I'm quite fond of Richie, even though it gets me nerves sometimes, because they wind them up, don't they?
Got a bit of character, haven't they?
Yeah. Yeah. He's 71 years of old. Keep going, Mel, son.
Yeah. Good on you, Davey.
He wants out, doesn't he? Yeah. And to be honest with you, let's not be funny here. If you was him, you'd want out, wouldn't you? Because he's obviously been bullshitted to in his contract negotiations or whatever. And he would have the ump. That's what
my real worry at the moment is that Romero
fucking hell, that's nice. Sorry, go on.
Romero clearly wants out.
Yeah.
Mickey's on the fence, and Vuskovic is doing so well in the Bundesliga. Right? It wouldn't surprise me if Bayern came in for him.
They are.
Vuskovic said he don't want to come back to Spurs.
Yeah, because his brothers due coming back. But I mean, we don't actually miss Romero when he's not playing, in my opinion. I said that to Dan the other day.
When Danso comes in, he does the job, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I don't know if he was on Simon tonight when I said this to Dan. When we were playing Man City, and after the game finished, I did message Dan saying, was it a coincidence that we suddenly upped the tempo once Romero went off at half time because he slows the game down so much? We were saying about how much he slows it down with me, John, and all that. He's a good defender, don't get me wrong, but I don't think this English football is designed for him because of his rashness. I think he'll go right. He'll be all right over there. Well, at the end of the day, people keep saying about this Bayern Munich, like Simon said, but he's our player. So let him come back. So look,
this will be one of those Enoch profit things where, because the thing is if Bayern want him, he's probably already a 50 plus £1 million player, even though he's like
spending the money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they might. Yeah, see, I can see it going both ways. I do think they will spend because they cannot come out of such bullshit that they're going to spend. They will spend this summer, but it might be a case of having to spend because everyone's fucking leaving.
No, see, Lou, you're believing the lies of Enoch, aren't you? You know, we've lived on hope for so long.
I just can't see, John, how you can come out of these statements.
But they do it every year, Lou. Every year.
I'm falling for them, but I'm just gonna.
The thing is, what they do is they make these statements like 2 months away from the transfer window.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna forget.
I won't forget, Si. No, not this time. If they don't,
we've been waiting for 25 years for them to fucking stump up.
That's what I'm saying. The patience has run out now, hasn't it? It's totally gone.
We want them to spend so we can challenge, but it might be a case of having to spend to get a fucking team made up the way things are going. Well, Alan Shearer, when he tried to get bigged up with Roy Keane on the touchline, soon shit himself. It was a bit like that Traore the other week. That cracked me up, that did. When the geezer turned around and realised it was Traore, shit his pants, didn't he?
Was that Joel?
Chucked to Simon Jordan, didn't he?
The way he just threw Cucurella away as well, just like launched him to one side.
Yeah, like it was like a ragdoll.
And then he fucking Pedro then pushed Traore, and Traore was like, okay. And his face, he was just like, it was beautiful just watching him realise what he done.
Else on the pitch but him, the man monster. You know what I mean? Right then, boys, I think we'll have to call it a night. It's been very disappointing. Again, we'll be back on here on Wednesday night.
It's been nice to talk about our traumas together.
Yeah, it's like counselling.
It is.
It's TA, isn't it? Tottenham Anonymous.
Yeah.
I really hope we do win on Tuesday because I will shit myself if we don't. I'll be honest with you.
Thankfully, West Ham are playing City, and you think off the back of today, City are going to be right up for giving them.
I would imagine that's done their confidence a world of good. That.
Some free kick by Szoboszlai, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I sort of said like I couldn't believe I was actually agreeing with Gary Neville's side because
why they
put another one in the wall. I know it was a good free kick. Don't get me wrong, but bloody hell, you must do your own work on this free kick.
That would have hit a 4-man wall, wouldn't it?
He didn't even move. See, there's this one thing I miss as well. You know, back in the old days, like in the 80s and that. Or even in the 90s, I used to get excited when Spurs got a free kick outside the box. We had Gaza, Hoddle, Waddle, Bale. Now when we get a free kick, I don't get excited at all, man.
No, it's got sterile, wouldn't it? They're telling Simmons not to take a shot, to pass it, and it's like just let him take a fucking shot.
That's the one positive we can take out of this, isn't it? Is that Simmons is starting to look good.
Yeah. What Dan said, he's a proper Spurs player, isn't he?
Hey?
He's a proper Spurs player.
Dave Mackay wouldn't have lasted 3 minutes in the Premier League, Dave. Not 3 minutes.
He wouldn't be able to catch anyone, but the thing is, he did beat off every week, wouldn't he?
He'd probably be headbutting everyone on corners. Right? But it's been a relief.
Even more recent than that, like Graham Roberts, he wouldn't have lasted 5 minutes in the league as well.
Yeah. They are taking the joy out of it, mate. They actually are. It's all about goals. If you're going to try and fucking scrutinise every goal. And I'm convinced there's corruptness in football.
Yeah, of course it's corrupt, Lou. If it looks corrupt and it feels corrupt, it's fucking corrupt, isn't it?
But don't you get the impression sometimes, like with some teams, or just say Spurs score against one of these certain teams, they're almost looking for something to try and disallow it.
Yeah, definitely.
You know and I think, definitely. You're supposed to be looking at that, but now they're looking at something else. They're looking at something else. They're looking at another phase in playing. You think, it's fucking mental, this is. You know what I mean?
Yes, it cracks me up, especially if you watch other Premiership games and you're thinking, hold on, mate. This geezer's obviously a fucking Liverpool fan or a fucking Man City fan or an Arsenal fan.
Yeah, we did just be talking about that, Panda. I've never seen anything like it when they disallowed that goal. I've never seen anything like it. I think fans as a community from all the clubs should start shouting, fuck VAR, get rid of VAR. And they had a chance to get rid of it last year and all the managers voted to keep it. I do not know why.
The thing is, VAR could be good, but it's being
but they're
executed
using it
by
wrong,
a bunch of idiots.
Yeah, they are. They are.
Yeah.
But I'm glad City won because it cheered me up a bit. Because when it was like, 10 minutes to go and they was losing, I thought, that's it now, Woolwich have got it.
And I was seriously having a conversation in my head, and I was like, I can't believe this is going to be the season where they win the league
and we go down.
we go down as well.
I know. The thing is, though, I was having this chat with Danny just before we come on, and I think I don't know about you, Simon, because I haven't asked you, and John's not like me either. I must be a dying breed because I fucking hate them. And I get almost as much joy when they fucking lose as when we win. I don't want them winning the league. I don't want them winning the fucking league.
I don't want them winning the league, Lou, but I don't want to support any other fucking team.
Nah. John, I would be gutted if they won the league. I think Arsenal will fluff their lines.
So here's the thing.
Normally,
so this week,
everyone else is giving it to them.
And I think this week, City play their game before Arsenal play their game. So
if they can win,
if they smash West Ham, they'll be 3 points behind them, and I think that's when the pressure starts to kick in, and that's when we find out what they're all about.
And then we beat Arsenal, and then Man City beat Arsenal.
Can you imagine?
It wouldn't surprise me.
That would be the most Spurs thing in the entire planet, to get dicked by Newcastle 4-0 and then go and beat Arsenal the following game.
No.
Cross our fingers, Si.
And I think I could live with that.
Yeah, I could.
Is that fucking true?
It was a different time, though, wasn't it?
Fuck me. I would never believe that.
I think the refs were too scared to book him.
He must have had a few yellows, though, eh?
But that was proper football, wasn't it? You know, that was proper football.
I'll tell you what, though, when we go to the North London derby, yeah, if he goes there fucking to defend again, he's going to get slated. I want to see him have a go. I don't give a shit if it means kicking them all over the park. It's like the battle at the bridge. I didn't mind all that, booting them all over the park. They were frustrated, yeah. But don't go there like last time. For fuck's sake. That was embarrassing.
I mean, if we could bag 6 points out of our next 2 games, I might cheer up a bit.
Do you think 6 points is what will keep us fresh? Just 2 more wins?
Yeah.
I think 6 points will be what keeps Frank in a job.
Yeah, because I said earlier, 6 points above West Ham side, but really the goal difference is so much better at the moment. It's 7 points, ain't it? We need another 2 wins.
Well, put it this way: if we were to win our next 2 games, it would put a completely different complexion on the whole thing.
Yeah, yeah. If they get absolutely hammered, because what was it last time? We lost 4-1 to the Woolwich, didn't we? I'll ask you first, John. If we get hammered again 4-1, it's at home. Is it at home this time? Isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is home, yeah.
Yeah. So if we get hammered again, say 4-1 again, will they sack him? Because the crowd
fucking hope so.
What do you think, Si? If they get hammered again, especially at home?
In my mind, if we lose to Newcastle, he should go. If we don't win against Newcastle, he should go.
But I'm biased. I've never liked the fella. I've never liked this manager at all.
I feel sorry for the dude because he came in,
you're right,
and as he inherited a steaming pile, and they didn't give him any backing and just left him to it, and nothing's got any better. I mean,
but he knew what he was walking himself into. So he ain't stupid, is he?
But you'd hope that he backed a bit better than he did.
I was just thinking with the £8.5 million a year he's getting.
Well, this is what I was thinking. He's just come to us for a payday, isn't he? He was never getting that at Brentford, was he?
That's what I believe as well, Panda. I do believe that. 100% I believe that. Because you don't throw money at a manager you don't think is going to be there at the end of the season.
Yeah.
But I am on the same thing as Simon, where I do feel sorry for him. But at the end of the day, I don't think, even with a fully fit squad, I think the football will be so fucking boring. We can't put up with that.
Oh, Brentford's fucking. They was boring football anyway, weren't they? You know what I mean?
It makes you think, John, doesn't it? When they get rid of Frank leaves Brentford and they're doing better without him.
Yeah. That says it all.
In good players.
That does. But it's a funny old league this year, though, isn't it?
He came to stabilise us. We are down.
What experience has that manager got of stabilising a team?
Oh, yeah, he did say 4, yeah. Yeah. Well, he reckons 3-2 to Newcastle for Tottenham. Fucking hell. Brentford, what? Oh, what? When they finished 17th? I mean, I don't know where they are now, but they're quite up there now, aren't they? It was them that beat Newcastle, wasn't it? 3-2, wasn't it?
Brentford are 7th.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, doing better, aren't they?
Maybe that manager's let him off the reins a bit, Si, eh?
Well, I mean, we saw him. We saw him in December, and they were awful.
They were shit, weren't they? Yeah.
But they're 10 points ahead of us.
Yeah, they were shit. Mind you, I've watched Burnley. I think they're shit. Like you said earlier, I've seen West Ham. They're fucking shit. But they've been given a new lease of life because of how shit we're doing. Yeah, I thought it was that.
Yeah, but they looked good the other day, West Ham, mate.
I mean, for Brentford to beat Newcastle, it doesn't matter if Newcastle is shit or not. It's always in our place to win up there. That's a great result for them. Shit result for Newcastle. Well, we'll soon find out.
We will indeed.
All right then, lads. Please like and subscribe, everyone. Spread the love, because we might need it. And we'll see you all on Wednesday night. Hopefully not crying.
Don't forget the Valium.
Don't forget the Valium. I'll be on the crack pipe. The channel will get kicked off. Here's a sinking shit, mate. All right, everyone. Shut up.